Runners sent on their way from the 1400 metre marker. Along the inside, Eternal Ice with the yellow cap. Blunderbuss is right there, and Kalinski's going off to lead them. They're followed by Unbelievable Chad. On the outside of that is Lucky Shot. Further back in the running is Bank the Cash. That's about 5 lengths off them. Some scrimmaging into that first turn as they go towards the 1000 metre marker. The Ginger Man's racing about 6 lengths off the leader. They're followed by Roy's Fly, 7 lengths off the lead as they go towards the 800 metre marker. And then comes Caprivi, and further back in the field at this stage, giving them about 9 or 10 lengths, star Jabuti Cabo. And the leader is Blunderbuss by a length and a quarter. Eternal Ice is right there. On the outside, Kalinski. Unbelievable Chad is fourth. The green sleeves and cap, then Bank the Cash. On the outside of that, Roy's Fly's got about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. Towards the inside, the Ginger Man, then Caprivi. Coming to the 300, Blunderbuss the leader. Kalinski on the outside, Unbelievable Chad, Eternal Ice as they come down to the 200. And now Unbelievable Chad comes to get Kalinski past the 200. And Unbelievable Chad's now going on. And Unbelievable Chad's the leader. Down the inside, Blunderbuss, but Unbelievable Chad will come home today. Unbelievable Chad by 3. Second, Eternal Ice. Third place close, Blunderbuss or Kalinski. Yeah, the best bet on the card has arrived. Unbelievable Chad, the Toreador. This one for Chad Leclos and partners, Paul Lafferty and Stuart Randolph, a long-striding son of Toreador. He strode out, still green, you'll see on the head-on. He starts to just drift off the rail, but he wins by 3.5 to 4. Second position, Eternal Eyes. Third, Kalinski will just get that third position. Fourth, Blunderbuss, then Caprivi. Further back, Bank the Cash, and then the Ginger Man. A race time 85.81. Further back is Roy's Fly, and then came Sunshine City. Take a look at the winner on the extreme right-hand side. Still starts to drift, still green first time around the turn. And then they're scrimmaging towards the middle of the track. But Unbelievable Chad starts to stride away from the opposition. You'll see Stuart Randolph, then he looks over his shoulder, puts his hand down, gives the seal of approval and poses. Hot favourite at 150, Unbelievable Chad. Second position, I tell you, Eternal Ice ran second, and then Kalinski until the running of race 6. Well done to all the connections. Back to the studio.
Well, fantastic vibes here on course. Just watching Chad represent the owners on number 12. Unbelievable Chad. Of course, Paul Lafferty saddling a double today, and Derek on course to represent the yard. And a fantastic result for this horse. His first 2 runs patently too short for him, where he's had excuses, but he's put his act together today. Derek, firstly, compliments to the team.
Oh, thank you very much, Deez. We're very pleased for everybody, for obviously all the connections. It's not just Chad, there are other owners involved as well, so we need to, our thanks to them, Bridget Conway, Philip Cahan, and Greg Blank involved with the horse. Well done to everyone concerned in the yard, well done to Dave Burns. And of course to Paul, and Paul is watching at home at the moment, so I'm pretty sure things are quite excited there.
Derek, we'll come back to you. Craig, if you know anything about the hooter sounding with regards to an objection, please feel free to interrupt. Craig, over to you with that objection. Okay, Craig, as soon as you have the feedback with regards to the hooter sounding, please give us the feedback. Coming back to this horse, really nice to have Chad involved in the yard and involved in racing. I mean, the buzz on course here, you can just see the people standing around, and it really brings a different dimension to the race course.
Oh yes, it's actually unbelievable.
Craig, over to you.
Please note that an objection has been lodged. The fourth horse, number 2, against the third placed horse, number 6, Kalinski, on the grounds of being carried out in the latter stages. Fourth against third. I'll come back to you as to who has lodged that objection.
Thanks, Craig. It's fourth against third, but coming back to Chad's involvement in racing in the yard, Derek.
Well, yes, it's his first horse, but his dad, Bert, of course, has been involved in racing over many years. And Bert had spoken to Paul a while back saying that they'd like to get a horse in the yard and get Chad involved. So, yes, it's all gone very well, and the owners are as excited as you can see. But as I say, not forgetting the other owners on the horse as well. But so, well done to all concerned.
We'll give our best to Paul, and well done with the double for the yard.
Thank you very much, Dees. Yeah, we'll do so. Thank you.
Well done to Derek. Let's get jockey Stuart Randolph in next. Stu, you got to know this horse last time out, and again, we're not going to say hard luck stories, but he was running on smartly over 6 furlongs, and today looked the trip where he looked hard to oppose.
Yeah, like you said, he always wanted more ground. That last run was over the 12. It was a competitive field. There were some nice horses in there, and he held his own. And like you said, we brought him up to his distance, which he enjoys, and you saw how he won today.
He was odds-on favourite, and I was keeping a close eye on the boys in the ring, and there was excitement in the parade ring, wasn't it? To have Chad and his mates and his dad on course.
Yeah, pressure was on, eh?
Pressure was on. You delivered smartly. How did things work out for you in the straight? Pretty easy?
Yeah, it actually worked out quite nicely. The pace wasn't really on, that hard. There was a nice even gallop. He was so settled. He's got a lovely temperament. So I was happy where I was, just off about 3-4 lengths to make up. But he was so relaxed, and I could feel as we sort of straightened up, the front lot got going. And I was a bit perturbed that he might be caught flat-footed. But when I asked him for an effort, it was instantaneous. It was there. And so I just sort of bided my time, and I shifted him out to the outside. And then when I asked him for an effort, you could feel, as you saw for yourself, he just quickened up nicely.
Beautiful action.
Yeah, lovely. A big thank you to Paul, and well done to Chad and all the owners, Racing Connections, and to Davey, doing a great job.
Well done, Stu.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Lovely. Before we chat to Chad and Bert, give it up for Chad Leclos. Everybody on course here. Chad, come through it, Bert. Chad, firstly, fantastic, the way it's going in the swimming pool. I mean, you're flying the flag high for South Africa, and you must be really happy with the way things have been going around the world.
Oh, absolutely. Firstly, thank you for everyone coming out today, supporting my horse. Obviously, big thanks to the team, Derek, and of course Paul Lafferty for getting me involved in this. All our best wishes to him. And then just to Stewie, I think you ran a perfect race. And what can I say about unbelievable Chad? He's a beauty.
This race meeting just fitted perfectly in your schedule. I know you haven't missed him each time he's raced, and it just seemed to work out that way. I know you do a lot of traveling, swimming around the world, and it's really nice to see him run 3 times and find himself in the winner's box today.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I know it's a cliche, but just to be here and to be in the atmosphere. Even the first 2 races, I was still very proud. He ran a great race, and even though we didn't finish in top, just very, very happy to be a part of this. And like I say, just thanks to my team and everybody, we've done a great job, I think.
In racing, you speak to first-time owners, and they've been there, done that in so many other things in their life where they've tasted success, but many tell you that there's no feeling like leading in a racehorse. Was it the same for you?
It really, I'm going to say unbelievable again. It was, like my dad says, unbelievable.
Let's get your dad in, Bert. Unbelievable, Chad. The word unbelievable. I mean, we know how it became famous after Chad's exploits, and you singing that song. But really nice to see your son involved in racing for your good mate Paul Lafferty.
Yes, and to Paul, please get well soon. We're all rooting for you, and thanks very much for getting us this horse. Because he not forced me, but he told me I should get involved with this horse. Because there's another horse called Leclos, and it was either that one or this one. So we got involved with this one, thanks to Paul.
You know your horses, and he looks like a horse that's going to progress nicely.
Well, I don't know very good, because I used to be a good punter in the back door, so I don't know, looks like a decent horse.
This man has really done you proud in the pool, hasn't he?
Yeah, unbelievably. Yeah.
Chad, last word for all your fans that have come to the track today or watching your World of Winners teletrack when this gets aired. You have a message for them?
Absolutely. I just, ever since I won the gold, I've had unbelievable support from everyone in South Africa. I honestly can't thank you guys enough. Every time I get and wear the green and gold, it's a huge privilege to represent my country and to have the support that I have. And, even with my horse, that's the reason we chose those colours, just because I'm proudly South African, and I take all my fans' messages and everything to heart. So thank you so much.
I think you being involved in racing, it's a great advertisement for the sport. We wish you all the best with this horse moving forward, and all the best here, Chad.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Well done to the guys here. Well done to Chad Leclos. Let's not forget the other owners, Greg Blank, Philip Kahan, and Mrs. Conway. Number 12, unbelievable Chad. A popular result, 12-4, 6-2. That's your result. Race number 5.
Right, please note, just repeating that objection. The 4th place horse, number 2, against the 3rd place horse, number 6, lodged by the jockey of the 4th place horse on the grounds of carrying out or being carried in the latter stages.